the summit. A beautiful summit. She's huge. Here's the west for you. Good morning. Here we are. It's okay. I can hear the national anthem. There's a guard hardware store. Great. Look at that yacht. How pretty. This is the government building. Go check out that red building and see what it is. And here we go. Coast Guard. Oh, everything's decorated with Christmas stuff. So cute. Jewelry, Cuban coffee, art, food, souvenirs, and restaurants. Good morning. Cuban coffee queen. I'm Cuban and I don't drink Cuban coffee, guys. Here we are. Look at this, how cute. Oh, this is too cute.
Morning.
Good morning. And we're walking. Oh, look at this shipwreck. Here. And I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find out. It's like a restaurant type of stuff. It's all so pretty. Good morning. So it's called El Mesón de Pepe, and it's a Cuban and island cuisine. Oh, this is pretty. Let's see what's going on over there. These are still not open for the trolley, so we still get to walk around and see stuff. Alright. How nice can this be? This is a karaoke. 90 miles to Cuba, my country of birth. Good morning to you too. Oh, there you are. I'm following the rooster sound. Look, it's like a memorial or something. I believe it is. We're gonna check it out. Key West Historic Memorial Sculpture and Garden. And it has roosters inside. Hey, Roosty. Hey there. It's a memorial, guys, of all the important people in Key West that somehow contributed to this beautiful key. Oh my God, there's an aquarium, and I am obsessed with aquariums. I don't know if I get to go inside or if I have enough time, but I would most certainly love to do it. And here are the trolleys, which we're gonna find out how it works. I don't know where the ticket booth are. Hello. Where the ticket booth for the trolleys and the trains?
Is the ticket booth open yet?
Not yet. They probably open at 8:30, right?
The rips are, yeah. Our first tour.
And you can feel free to hop on and off the trolley, any one of those 13 stops, and shop around and look around. And then when you're ready, you can just reboard the next one that comes along, and you can continue on with your tour. Right now, there's a trolley by every stop, every 30 minutes. So it's really easy to join the next tour that comes along and continue down the road. You can take this tour as many times as you like all day long, and you can hop on and off at any one of the stops as many times as you like all day long. The busier it gets, the more frequently you see these trolleys coming by. You should be waiting at a stop, and a trolley pulls up. There's a mural coming up on the right. There's usually a line of people taking their photograph here because this mural acts as a postcard. It says, "Greetings from Key West." So you can see it next to it. Here it is on the right. There, they call that a pirate's well. That was the first recorded fresh water source on the island. It was used throughout the 1700s. This is the Dr. Joseph Yates Porter home. Dr. Joseph Yates, it looks like a piece of cheesecake. If you're coming across any green key line by, I don't know if I would go there or not. About a half a block on the left is a red brick building that was formerly the Curry Tobacco Warehouse. It's one of the few buildings downtown that survived the Great Fire of 1886. You can hear a lot about this fire. The most upscale Walgreens I think I've ever seen. When you go inside, it's still just a drugstore, but if you look above to the right of the Hard Rock Cafe, it's a red brick building. That's the Helling House. Martin Helling was the manager of the telegraph office. He married Captain Curry's daughter, Eleanor. Notice how it's red brick. Eleanor was terrified of fire after the Great Fire of 1886, so she insisted her house be made of brick. You won't see many like that, brick ones like that. But his eyesight was so poor, they wouldn't take him into the army, so he volunteered for the Red Cross and became an ambulance driver, where he had to get significantly wounded anyway, because his travel and tourism is very well done. And there's regular scheduled tours here, and also shark feedings. With a clock on it on the left, the red brick building, it was dedicated on our centennial, July 4th. There are musicians in and out of here constantly. Here it is on the right. Apparently, Kenny Chesnick has been recording here recently. Heminway Day, the food festivals, the wine festivals, give these people a reason to party. It is on. There are 117 bars and establishments on this one short street. There are so many bars and establishments, they started stacking them on top of each other. Here's an example coming up on the next corner. You can see the Bull Tavern on the first floor. On the second floor is an establishment called the Whistle Bar. And on the third floor is the Garden of Eden. 3 separate businesses stacked on top of each other. Right here, they're just opening up for happy hour. town is to the right of the Hard Rock Cafe is a red brick building. That's the Helling House. Martin Helling was the manager of the telegraph office. He married Captain Curry's daughter, Eleanor. Notice how it's red brick. Eleanor was terrified of fire after the Great Fire of 1886, so she insisted her house be made of brick. You won't see many like that, brick ones like that. Back, it reminds me of New Orleans. We need wrought iron feeling. We need more of that here on the island. Here it is, guys, one of the more famous landmarks on the island, Sloppy Joe's Bar. This was Ernest Hemingway's favorite watering hole. He was very good friends with Ernest Hemingway. They were fishing partners, and they made frequent trips up on the Cuba together. Sloppy Joe Russell and Ernest Hemingway. Ernest Hemingway even there. They call that a pirate's well. That was the first recorded fresh water source on the island. It was used throughout the 1700s. This is the Dr. Joseph Yates Porter home. Dr. Joseph Yates, 37, he became a very wealthy man. He made a fortune in merchandising, the shipwrecking industry, and also the tobacco industries. This was his original mansion on the left. He left a significant inheritance to each one of his children at the time of his passing. And they went on to build. Speaking of murals, this is the Whalen Wall on the right. Robert Whalen set up on a quest to paint 100 murals across the United States. It's called the Boathouse, which is just to the left of that Christmas tree. It's really good. I stand around the water. I'm definitely stuck on the boardwalk. I think it's really nice out there. People say there's nothing to see. They have a thing called the tarpon feedings. Every afternoon about 3:30, they chump the water. And there's got to be 50 tarpons. You can see them right under the water line. Maybe I'm easily entertained watching the tarpons. I thought that was fun. There was also an So, as we move forward, I just want to make sure you got a fair chance anyway. These days, it's a ladies' boutique, so things have definitely changed here on Caroline Street. Immediately to the left of the former Bucket of Blood is Pepe's Cafe. It dates back to 1909. It's the oldest eatery in the Florida Keys. Apparently, this was Harry S. Truman's favorite lunch spot. He was separated from the Secret Service to come down here and schmooze with the people. I had lunch there myself. It was very good. I sat outside. The people were very nice. The food was excellent. Pepe's. Ring the bell. As we move forward, you can see the yellow building on the left. This is the island's newest museum, the Sails to Rails Museum. You can travel from the age of sails to the age of rails. That building is the exact replica of one of Henry Flagler's train terminals on the Florida East Coast Railroad. When you go inside this building,
United States Historic Landmark status. So 187 historic landmark homes here in Old Town, Key West. And in just a couple of moments, I'll be able to show you one of them as we get past White Street. I'll be coming up on the left here in just a couple of moments. As we get past White Street, on the right-hand side is going to be Bayview Park. Bayview Park was a property of Eduardo Gatto. He was a well-to-do Cuban cigar manufacturer. He owned a lot of property here in Key West, and he took very good care of his employees. Back then, he tried to provide them with medical care and entertainment. He actually designated all this property over here on the right as a recreational area, someplace where his workers would come have cookouts one night. He died. He had deed all of his property in Key West, from the understanding of shotgun houses. That's because the front door and the back door lineup is a straight shot to allow for flow-through ventilation before the time of air conditioning. The Florida Keys are the only frost-free area in the continental United States. Here in Key West, our average temperature is 77 degrees. The coldest it's ever been is 41 degrees. The hottest, that's happened twice by the way, the hottest 97, that happens all the time. and we get the least amount of rainfall of any city in the state of Florida. We average about 39 inches of rain a year. We get most of that during hurricanes from Gulf of Mexico. We're going to be making a quick hotel courtesy stop up here in just a moment. It's going to be stop number 6 at the Fairfield Inn. We are very briefly.
I'll pick up the cat.
Busy on the road? Oh, yeah.
Joe, he does. Joe is the jackpot of cats here. He is loaded up with the toes.
Hey, Joe.
He is a handsome guy.
You're so cute.
So we're all gonna come around and see Joe DiMaggio here. We have a lot of baseball player names. Joe, you gonna show your toes off? I'll see if I can do it. Show your toes off. There we go.
Aww.
He has those really awesome. There we go. Those really awesome double thumbs.
Aww.
Right up front. He even has 2 sets of pads on that foot. And then we call these the pizza paws on the back because they're big and round. And this is what he lives for all day. All day long. He wants to rub his toes. There he goes. See his front feet are long. He is a sweet guy. Definitely a pet me cat.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey there. Hello there.
Yes.
Hi. She's staring.
She went to Spain and caught him, which she did. She tore it out and gave it away to Blue Heaven. That used to be the house of Miller Cube here in town. Really.
Most of the time, everybody was here, and you have to remember this was not added. When you look at the ceiling, there's a 500-gallon water cistern up there that collected all the rainwater. So 1851, they had showers. And the Nanny's room is Ed James, and you can probably tell from here, Ed James is not always a happy cat. And a lot of times we watch the drama unfold from this side of the glass. Because some people really insist on sitting next to him, petting her. The other half of the wall here. You have to remember how famous he was. This is when all of his books were being made into movies. And he was just absurdly famous. He was not the Sloppy Joe's t-shirt guy.
What? And we're going there next.
His family passed away before him in the yellow fever outbreak. He had all this wealth and no will, so it all sat. for 40 years, and it just went into disrepair.
And that's where our basement is. Our basement, you know, keys. Because they just built a house around the stone quarry. And this is also why when there's a hurricane, we shelter in place. Nothing. You got the horse only thing from the stuff out. That's why we have everything up there. That's the first thing.
We're here at Ernest Heminway house, guys. This was the porch of his house. See right here? It's a pretty amazing porch, by the way. I love it that it's all full of nature around it. It even has a pool, which we're gonna go to next. They're still doing the tour inside, explaining everything. I'm doing the tour, but I'm going a little bit ahead of everybody because I've got a lot to do. See what I made. Oh, sorry.
Get a good scope of it. This is a great person.
We have to see the cat house. Here first.
Bench downstairs.
So
That's
it sounds
actually,
like church pews.
doesn't sound like it is it's a birthing chair.
Oh, yeah, okay.
300-year-old Spanish birthing chair. But Ernest collected these because someone was right. Someone said it over here. That was his favorite fishing chair. I think was it one of you folks that fishing
Yeah.
chair? Yeah. Because that's what worked. And you couldn't go to Bass Pro Shop and buy a chair. And the thing was, you know, with all pictures we saw of the marlin in the other room, that's the day he broke the world record in Bimini. He caught 7 of those in one day. And I had a lady very adamantly tell me that that's not near as much work as having one baby. But the thing is, when you look at the fighting chairs on the boats, even the modern boats, this is what they look like. And that's what it worked for.
Yeah, and then he went back to Spain. Everybody loved Spain. He was from the Chicago area, but Spain was his favorite. However, he chose to lose his side in this past Civil War. He barely escaped from the fight. When he came home, all he was survived.
We're going to come over here first.
tour of the Ernest Hemingway house. Really pretty, guys. I loved it. Now we're going off to the lighthouse, okay? And here we go. We're gonna go do the lighthouse. You know how obsessed I am with lighthouses. So we're just here to... Oh, this is nice. Hold on, let me show you guys. Wow. And here's the pricing for you. $17 for adults. Pretty good. 88 steps. It's nothing. I did 165, I believe, in MSC's private island. So we'll be good. Let's go do this baby. And we're here at the lighthouse. And here is the information, in case if you're wondering how much it costs. Is $17 per adult. So we're here. Let's go. Let's go inside. Original Key West Lighthouse. The first key lighthouse pictured in this sketch was built in 1825 near South Point. Violent hurricane destroyed the complete structure. Wow. You had a lighthouse keeper. Tells you the story of the lighthouse. It's really interesting. Throughout the whole fence. Let's see what's inside. Top of the lighthouse, guys. This is it. You can see the celebrity over there. Nice. Sorry. These are nice views. Wow. Alright, going down's a lot easier, I'll tell you that much, guys. A lot easier. see what's in here. Let's see what they got. Eat some lunch, guys. And we're heading back to the trolley. And look at this pretty house.
In 1912, the same year the Titanic went down, Henry Flagler arrived here in Key West on his very own overseas railroad. He had done it. He had proved them all wrong, all the naysayers. He arrived at great fanfare. The whole island turned out to greet him and celebrate with Henry Flagler. They called for Henry Flagler the savior of Key West. He had connected Key West to the mainland. Robert Whalen's very first mural was in Laguna Beach, California. His 100th was in Beijing, China. He was the official artist for the U.S. Olympic team. Over to Reagan.
Turned the convent over to the Red Cross to be used as a hospital and are done for nurses. We treated over 600 wounded soldiers from the Spanish-American War here, as well as victims of yellow fever. It is still remembered and recognized as a historic wartime hospital by both the Red Cross and the United States Historical Society. As we get up here to the church, I'm going to have you just before you can look to the right and see a small graveyard. And just to the right, that is the prayer grotto. The prayer grotto is still in use today, especially during hurricane season. This prayer grotto back here was built by one person. Her name was Sister Louisa Gabrielle. She started building that in 1919. That year we got hit with a rather devastating hurricane. Unfortunately, there was loss of life. And with each one of the stones that she laid down over the next 3 years, she said a prayer asking God to please spare Key West any more such tragedy. Since its completion in 1922, we have not had the honor of seeing the extension of the original island of Key West and Old Town ends right here in the corner. In 1940, everything takes down was the water's part of the light, as well as the Gulf of Mexico. From 1940, the U.S. Navy needed more personnel in warehousing, so they started directing the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to be making a quick hotel courtesy stop up here in just a moment. It's going to be stop number 6 at the Fairfield Inn. We'll be here very briefly. How you can exchange or explain malicious molestation.
Oh, this is nice. This is just a pool, right?
Changes up 3 minutes to sport. Let's get now.
It's so hot out here. Wow.
We're in the southernmost neighborhood of Key West. At this intersection on our left is a house we call the southernmost house in the continental United States. Built in 1896 in the Queen Anne style of architecture. I think the unusual aspect of the house on our left is that it's built out of brick. In 1896, we didn't have bridges to Key West yet. All the brick had to be brought here by boat, the expensive way. But Judge J. Vining Harris, his wife Florida Curry, they weren't really hurting for money. The two of them squeezed into the mansion on our left, but they needed a place for their guests to stay, so they built 3 guest cottages on the right. 1, 2, 3. The southernmost house. Yes, the beige house on our left was built 18 inches further south, or Delmas Railway. This is a nice display on Flatter's Overseas Railway. Trolley stop number 1, Mallory Square, the end of my tour where everybody gets out of my trolley. That's right in front of us. In the center of Mallory Square is the Wooden Shipwreck Treasures Museum. Climb to the top of their 65-foot lookout tower. See all the way out to the reef. Spot the next shipwreck and cry, "Let the shore!" Right there, you won't see any shipwrecks. It's worth a try. You would see cargo from our single most profitable shipwreck from the wrecking era. In 1856, it was the U.S. Isaac Allerton that sank with a load of marble. If you're going to visit their museum and climb their tower for the view, pick up a Wrecker's dollar from me on your way out of the trolley. If you want one of these for each member of the party, you get $2 off admission to the Shipwrecked Treasures Museum for each member of the party. But the Wrecker's dollars.
And this is the southernmost point, which means it's the end of Key West, where everybody goes and takes that picture, 90 miles to Cuba, which I've already been to, so we're gonna try. But if there's a lot of lines, I'm not sure.
From a balcony coming up on our right, which we now call Latte Da, short for La Teresa de Marti, but who has time to say the balcony Martis? We just say Latte Da. There it is on our right. A white wooden building on the continental United States. Well, we're 85 miles further south in Brownsville, Texas. There, the British started taxing food so heavily they had a phrase. We'd rather eat conch than pay your taxes, and that's just what they did. They came up with 27 recipes to cook the conch.
Wow.
Steak, conch, chowder. It sound like Bubba listening to All Out. Eventually, some of the Bahamians settled in Key West. Sonny McCoy. Sonny gained notoriety in the Guinness Book of World Records in 1978, water skiing from Key West to Cuba on one water ski. That took him 6 hours and 10 minutes. The banyan tree coming up our right has air roots that go down from yard to yard, making it the second largest banyan in Florida. The largest banyan in our state is at the home of Thomas Edison in Fort Myers. 100 yards off to our left, beyond the presidential gates, out of our view from the street, is Truman's little lighthouse museum, the only presidential museum in the state of Florida. I recommend their narrated tour as well. There's an art gallery coming up on the right that has artwork of John James Audubon. He spent 2 weeks in 1832 in this neighborhood drawing 19 species of Florida. We have over 600 species of flowering plants in Key West, but none of them are indigenous to our little island. We still love them, and we keep on planting them anyway. A white building with green trim on the right-hand corner is the Green Parrot Bar, the first bar or last bar in US 1, the only highway out of the Florida Keys. You're going to do a thorough football. In 1890, the Green Parrot was an ice house Unlike all the other ice houses in Key West in the 1800s, the green parents say they never served as a makeshift morgue. But I say you can still get a cold sweat from there.
And of course, I couldn't leave Key West without trying the Cuban coffee. And the Cuban toast, like if I'm not Cuban. I guess that's why I wear the back. It's been an amazing day, I gotta say. I was expecting a lot less, but I'm actually really happy with everything I've done. Got a lot of footage. I'll be actually posting everything as soon as I can. There's a Cuban toast with a pico leche that I'm gonna enjoy as a good full Cuban that I am. Thank you. See you in a little bit.